Well, you took the worst of the two files. It seems like. Just put all the blame on him here. We'll get the not a Miracle Rogue. I wanted to say Miracle Rogue, but it's obvious the full aggro backspace Rogue versus a Zoar Handlock. We will just see in a second.
Yep, we'll find out after the mulligan.
And we got Mirrari with his long, wonderful hair here. It was actually longer on his picture. That picture is just so betrayal. So
that's betrayal?
Yeah, that's betrayal since his hair is way shorter now. We get a Fairy Dragon, Loot Hoarder, and a Sap already combined with a Deadly Poison. That's a pretty nice start for the Backspace Rogue, especially if you're fighting against a Handlock, for example. You're gonna get the Fairy Dragon out like Coin Fairy, and he ain't able to do anything. Then follow up with Loot Hoarder, already like turn 3, 6, 8 damage in total dealt. They're like pretty good, especially with the Deadly Poison.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, and now I can actually hear myself, so it's getting better.
So we got a Zoolock against us. Or Mirrari has one against him. Kunzi is going for Zizu, already dropping the Voidwalker, which is pretty decent against the Fairy Dragon. If you draw an Abusive Sergeant now, that would just be the perfect move. Like Argent Squire, Abusive Sergeant.
That would be extremely strong. I think, would you just throw down the Squire to be able to trade? I mean, he kind of has to, right?
Correct.
Like, there's no use in using your Amani Berserker right now.
It will just die. So if you play the Amani Berserker, he will trade against your Voidwalker, and then next turn just kill the Amani Berserker. So Timo's at the moment playing around with our sound since he's not entirely sure how it sounds good. I hope guys it ain't getting worse or crazy even.
I mean, just tell us in the chat if you can hear us both properly. And if not, we're gonna try to fix it ASAP. Obviously, yeah. As you already said, the Loot Hoarder got dropped, which is normal, and yeah, Harvest Golem is just so strong against the board.
Well, the good thing is now he has the Harvest Golem, so you need to take some efforts killing it. In this situation, I would actually say it would almost be best just weapon up, kill the remains of the Harvest Golem. So I would have preferred just weapon up, kill the Harvest Golem, and just leave the 5/1 alive and drop your Argent Squire where you trade with some Money Berserker next turn.
Oh.
Yeah, the Argus is a nice addition here.
Yeah.
So you're not going to run in your Harvest Golem just like this into the Fairy Dragon. Before you do that, you're going to play your Argus. But you don't want to play your Argus on one minion, actually. So I think he's just considering rushing the phase with a Direwolf Alpha and the Amani Berserker. Plays both here. Oh, he ain't even rushing the phase.
No, I think he's just going to go for the board control. He has 3 minions on the board, and there's no way that he could use a Fan of Knife, for example. It's not even for certain that he runs it in a Backspace Rogue, but...
Yeah, and his board is getting completely demolished. I mean, yeah, you get your 2-3 out. Cheers, hype. Well played. So the good thing is he has the Defend of Argus plus the Argent Squire together. That makes a really great board. I mean, 2-2 taunted with Divine Shield and this 3-4, which can trade with a 3-3.
That's nasty.
And the annoying thing for Mirrari is, yeah, he got 2 Cold Light Oracles, but do you want to Cold Light against the Zoolock?
That's the last thing you want to do, obviously, because every single card is so beneficial to the Zoolock.
Especially, he gets his Soulfire, as you see, and, well, he doesn't care using his Soulfire if you have so many hand cards. It's like, yeah, Soulfire, just gonna lose, I don't know, either the Dark Iron Dwarf, Abusive Sergeant, or Shadowed Sun Cleric. Like, look at the hand. I mean, he could drop the Shadowed Sun buff up, just go for Argent Commander. That one ain't getting killed easy mode.
I would just trade and go for the Argent Commander right now, to be honest.
Trade and go for the Argent Commander. I considered maybe dropping the Dark Iron Dwarf just for that you can live tap for another card. I was like, maybe that could have been good. But definitely trade the Oracle before he starts milling himself. I mean, he has the burst.
With the Shadow Stab, or yeah, if he buffs it up with Cold Blood. He plays it now again, but he kind of has to Shadow Stab it, right? Or does he want to keep it for the big burst with the Arcane Golem?
I think he wants to keep it for the big burst with the Arcane Golem. Just get some of his own stuff on the board. But look at the hand of Kunzi. I mean,
it's crazy.
It's 7 hand cards, Doomguard in hand. So I would just drop my Doomguard now. So there's no thing that hurts him. Yeah, Voidwalker and Shattered Sun Lost. A double abusive in hand.
And when was the last time you saw a Zoolock having 7 hand cards?
Yeah, that never happens, especially not if he has Doom Guards and Soulfires in hand. I think he could just deal 11 damage in the face now if he wants. So he's gonna double abusive and probably so he did even Soulfire, so he just goes for the face, Soulfires away the minion, and well, there's 9 damage on the board for next turn. Dark Iron Dwarf lost, but yeah, okay.
Well, what
whatever.
are you gonna do? Sap the Doom Guard?
That's always a good question. Sap the Doom Guard? Yeah. Ain't optimum here. Well, he just has to hope for...
Or does he just gamble? Okay, he gambled.
If he gets Leroy, it would be Leroy, Shadow Stable, Leroy, Cold Blood, plus... yeah, plus the weapon attack. Quite some damage. I don't think... Oh, yeah, Soulfire.
Oh, top deck Soulfire.
Yeah, nothing more to add. I think he could have live tapped just to see what he gets, actually. But he's not intending to do any BM here. Just goes easy mode for the win. Well played by Kunzi here. I think Mirari actually helped him a lot then bringing him down.
Yeah, with the Cold Light Oracles.
Yeah.
It's nice if you get so many cards for free.
I mean, it's if you face with a Backspace Rogue against a Miracle Rogue, for example, you're fixing all your technique problems.
Well, he was the one creating them in the first place, right?
Okay, I agree there. We got Druid versus Zulok, and I'm a bit surprised about the Druid pick here. It's okay though, and he goes second, which is really good for him. I mean, with the coin and White Grows, or the coin into swipe or White Grows into swipe, whatever, is like really great for him. But for Kunzi, look at his start. Knife Regular Flame in his hand, 2 more drops already, so he can just swarm the board before Mirari is actually able to drop anything.
Well, next turn he can clear most of it though.
Oh,
if he goes for swipe, innovate, and hero ability, he could clear. Or he waits 1 turn.
No, Amani Berserker, this hurts so much. So you're gonna hurt yourself with swiping. You need to swipe that one now. Well, you would have swiped it anyway. It has the most HP probably. This is looking bad. You see Mirari is dropping from the camera.
Next turn, you can clear most of the board with Azure Drake and swipe.
Yeah. He needs to try this.
Drake stays alive.
I don't think so. That mistake shouldn't happen for Kunzi. How much damage is there for Kunzi now? So we got 3, 6, 9, 11, 13. Plus 13. Or double abusive sergeant. 15. Yeah. Okay, I need to move that away. Sorry. That was my mouse in the way. Oh, this is going to hurt so much. What are you going to do now? So you need to swipe the 2-3, but the 4-4 stays alive. I guess this is already over. I don't want to say this, but yeah, Mirari GG. That was quite fast.
Well, is it?
And it wasn't even eSuba going for the Zulok here, going crazy. I'm just gonna throw that out. It's actually MYM going for the Zulok, going crazy at the moment.
It's over. God damn.
Yeah, he just plays the abusive sergeant, even both abusive sergeants. Well, the good thing is he plays 1 abusive, buffs up his his 2-3, and hopes for the other abusive, hopes for the 2 pings to actually hit the Druid of the Claw just for some swag. I mean, he won anyways. He doesn't need.
Yeah, exactly.
He could still hope for the 2 pings hitting. That would actually be funny. But it's just a win. There's the instant concede from Mirari. Well, that's how Zulok can deal with you.
Well, this won't